back, you beauty. So good to be reconnecting with you, and I think you will understand my excitement right now. Cape Town's skate scene is set to explode as the Kimberley Diamond Cup Grand Slam hits the Shred Skate Park on the 1st of March 2025 with, get this, 100,000 rand in prize money and top skaters from all across the land battling it out for glory. This event is the final stop before the Apex event. And Mr. Andile Mdlawu, the project manager for Kimberley Diamond Cup, then some incredible skateboarders, Boipelo Aua and Jean-Marc Johannes, no stranger to the show, and with some amazing credentials. Can we give them a round of applause? Because he already landed. Do you feel the pressure when you've got to land, like even a kickflip or an ollie live on TV when we haven't like given you any prep?
Slightly.
Because that's skating, man. I'm going to start with you because it's great to reconnect with you.
Thank you.
You must be so pumped when these kind of opportunities arrive for skaters. This is the kind of thing you would have to head abroad normally to find. This kind of prize money, this kind of field.
Definitely. It's such an amazing opportunity for skateboarding in South Africa. And, you know, the impact that KDC has long-term for skateboarders, it's amazing. And for us to have the competition happening in Cape Town, I mean, it's an honor. And we're looking forward to a great day of skateboarding, definitely.
Yeah, some of the best you will see in the land. And I love the fact that there is almost more interest, Boipelo, on what girl skaters are doing right now. To have an opportunity to perform for this kind of prize money, to know that you have even cracked the nod for this level of competition. How are you feeling about going into the tournament?
I feel amazing. You know what KDC is doing. I've seen the intention towards growing the female skate scene 100%. And giving us a platform where we can at least try and perform and, you know, have an opportunity at getting the prize, and having more girls included in it has been amazing. And
maybe one day going to the Olympics. I mean, the world of skating has changed dramatically. Proud Papa Bear sat between his amazing skaters. And obviously you do need the skaters to be delivering. And it seems like we're in a good vein of form. But there is far more involved here. Talk me through this tournament. Why is it so impactful, do you think, Andile?
I think the Kimberley Diamond Cup has done a lot with regards to development of skateboarding in South Africa.
For sure.
I think the competition has literally shifted from just being one event where you have international skaters coming through, skate the competition and go out.
Take our money and leave.
Yes. We've literally turned it into a movement, grassroots development. We've given it layers where we are cultivating the next Boipelos and the next Jean-Marcs. I mean, we've put in infrastructure in the most rural places where we're giving kids access to skateboarding. I mean, we've built parks in DR, Kuruman, the most rural
What's that,
places.
Dad? That's a half pipe.
Yeah, so, I mean, when it comes to development, I mean, our commitment to that, I mean, we've shown it with the Grand Slam that we are doing now in Cape Town. The prize money, we just want to say to skaters out there, I mean, this is our commitment towards building skateboarding.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, and I must say we're excited being in Cape Town. The skate scene in Cape Town is quite strong. So we're expecting to see amazing talent tomorrow at the Shred. We want to soak in the beautiful city, by the way. I've seen some amazing parks around here, the Shred, Battery Park. I've been going around for 2 days, you know, trying to, you know, absorb the skate.
Just do a little recce.
Yeah, so we're quite excited with the Grand Slam that is coming up tomorrow.
It's going to find a yearly place here. I have a feeling that it's going to find a home here. We were talking a little bit earlier about the mentorship that exists within skateboarding, and I think that was the most powerful element for me. There is always an older skater. I wanted to ask you, where do you fit into that now? Are you doing more mentoring or mentoring?
I've been doing a lot of mentoring, and you know, I'm still getting mentored as well. A lot through skateboarding, and a lot of it comes from a mental aspect and just the approach to tricks and building that confidence, that resilience, and having other skaters tell you, you know, and just motivating you that to believe and also to push yourself when you feel that you can't push yourself. And I think that comes from, you know, within skateboarding, it's all one big family, and we all, you know, have the same goal, have the same dream to progress.
I love it. Anyone who wants to get that vibe, go to the skate park in Kimberley and get a sense of it. It's like aftercare on steroids. It's on a different level. Boy Pedro, I'm going to close up with you as Jean-Marc prepares for another little demo because we love putting him on the spot. But within the skating framework, what has it given you as a person? Because there was a lot of confidence, there was a lot of beautiful energy pumping out of you, and I would imagine this beautiful art form has played a part.
Yes, luckily for me, like I was born and raised in Kimberley, and like just when I started skating, that's when our skate park was being built. And like Jean-Marc was saying, you know, I was in an environment whereby you're motivated by so many people. Like in skateboarding, age doesn't really matter. So just being accepted in that environment it has shaped me to who I am today. You know, like my character, my beliefs, who I am, it has changed my life completely, and I wouldn't have imagined that I would have been here if it wasn't for the Kimberley Diamond Cup and the community and the people that have like supported us throughout the years.
No, it's a vital rung in the ladder. And now we're going to put you on the spot, my friend. So what's a good demo jumping off point for someone who wants to embrace skateboarding? What's that first major gateway that you've got to get? The ollie?
The ollie, definitely. I think that the ollie is the core of skateboarding. All other tricks come from the ollie. So ollie is basically what you would see us do. I mean, it could be a flip trick, it could be a grind trick, but getting off the ground is the first part.
Well, let us see that.
No
if
problem,
you don't
no
mind.
problem.
Give us, and talk us through the dynamic as it's playing out.
Right.
Like, what are you doing with your body?
All right, so before the ollie, you obviously have to be very comfortable in terms of balance on the board. So you'd have to find your balance, and once you comfortable with balance and you're comfortable with riding as well, sometimes you don't have to do an ollie riding, you could also do it standing still.
But the momentum, I found the momentum does help.
The momentum does help a little bit, definitely. So the basics of an ollie is very simple. You'd basically stand in the same stance you would when you're balancing on the board. And the steps to an ollie is only a few steps. So the first step is putting the tail down, bending your knees, jumping up, your foot will drag, and you'll raise with the board. But the most important part of the ollie is to make sure that the tail does this.
Okay.
So once the tail does that, that's when you know
you've got your kick.
you're ready to lift off. So let's put it all together. So the first step is down, drag, jump, and that's the ollie. So all together, you'll end up with something like this.
Oh, that was at least 3 bricks. And that was the sign. You knew if an old could do 3 bricks, you're like, oh, okay,
Right,
he can skate,
right.
man, he can skate.
And from the ollie, that's when all the other tricks are developed. So you'll obviously go from ollie to 180s to kickflips.
Can you do a little kickflip as we...
So I can... So basically, when you're doing 180, it has to come from the ollie first. So you have to lift off the ground, turn your shoulders and your entire body, and that turns into a 180. So you get the backside and front side, and I always prefer backside tricks. So I will do the backside 180, but firstly, ollie starts first, and that's backside 180. But it came from the ollie.
I love that, man. The flow. I'm thinking of the fascia that's getting involved here. Absolutely love this art form, I'm going to call it, because we know what it's doing for communities in South Africa, and we cannot wait for the big one. The Kimberley Diamond Cup is going down at the Shred, and you will see some of the best skaters in the country competing for some incredible prize